An iced coffee would hit harder, but water will do, I guess. Welcome back. If you're new, my name is Kristen and you've reached my little corner of the internet. I'm gonna confess, I filmed this video last week and then I went to upload the footage to start editing and all the sound was gone. Yeah, you could see how happy I was when I found that out while sitting at my computer. I was so ready. I had my headphones in, I had my coffee, I was sitting on my bed, ready to edit. Nope, couldn't do that. So that's just the reality of doing these things, but that's okay. So I'm doing this again, and hopefully I can talk a little bit faster because now I kind of know what I have already said, so I can just jump through things. Does that make sense? Jump through things? I don't know, whatever. We'll just go through this really quick. Oh, I guess I should tell you what we're doing. I am showing you my daily makeup routine since starting on Accutane, while also simultaneously going over my month 2 Accutane check. I just wrapped up month 2 on Accutane, going into month 3. It's actually been 4 days since month 3 started. So yeah, I thought it would just be more interesting than me just sitting here and talking at you about the last month. I would show you something while talking about it too. Show and tell, you know. So in case you didn't know, I started Accutane 2 months ago already now. It has flown by, but it's been a time, it's been a journey, and we're just gonna talk about it today. And I'm gonna show you again just a simple makeup routine I've been doing if I need to leave my house, which today I do. So I'm gonna put a little bit of makeup on, and I don't know how much I need to keep repeating this. You know the drill already. Okay, so let's just start. So the whole thing with Accutane is that it dries out your skin to, you know, stop you from getting acne and pimples on your face. So my skin has been a little extra dry. It hasn't gotten that much drier since my first month. Just like a tad bit drier, where some days it does feel a little bit tight. Right now it feels a little bit tight, I won't lie. My makeup routine has been pretty much keeping it as powder minimal as possible and bringing back a lot of hydration. So I'm gonna start with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum, Hydrating Primer Face Serum, and I'm in the shade, or I'm using the shade Main Squeeze because there are a few shades in this. It's just like a little tinted serum thing, and I got it during the Sephora sale last month, and I have been loving it. This is the first product I have gotten from Danessa Myricks, and it's been working really well. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I knew they would work really well. What am I saying? And I like the shade Main Squeeze because it has a little bit of a golden tint to it. I don't know if you can see. So for the summer, I felt like it would be really pretty when I start getting tan again. But look at that. It just adds so much. Like, my skin looked so flat before, and now, like, look at that hydration. And has a little bit of tackiness too, so that's what I really like. And I always use this, whether I used this before I even started Accutane. This is the Tarte Smoothing Primer, Timeless Smoothing Primer. I saw Tati use this when it first came out like 8 years ago, and she like has not stopped using it, and neither have I. I've tried the e.l.f. one. I heard that one is supposed to break you out. I mean, I used it and I liked it, but I love this Tarte one. It just smooths out my pores on my nose and my cheeks just like flawlessly. So that's kind of the base that I do for most not just my daily makeup, but for like when I'm going out, like makeup too. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's been working well for me. I mean, I still get sometimes a little bit oily in this area, so I feel like this primer kind of helps with that too. The chapped lips, still there, won't lie. I'm not peeling skin off my lips anymore, so that's great. My dermatologist did compliment me on my lips. She was like, wow, what have you been doing to your lips? They look so great. I was like, Aquaphor. I keep Aquaphor. It's literally always within arm's reach of me. I have to keep Aquaphor and Vaseline. I have also like the Vaseline in this tube as well. And I always just keep it around me at all times. I always have it on me, which I will be using this today at the end. I'm actually wearing some right now, but this is actually Vaseline, not Aquaphor, so they're the same thing. I just have both. Oh, also, I guess before putting on any, I was gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Gel Tint. This is what I've been using every day or for my daily daytime makeup, but I was so bad last month. This month I'm gonna do a little bit better. I didn't take any pictures last month, and my dermatologist actually is the one that takes pictures every time I visit, but I don't take any personal photos, so I don't have those photos that they take at the office. If you did not see my first month check-in, it's a little bit long because I recorded week by week with check-ins weekly. That's what that means. And I did not do that this month because that first video was 45 minutes long, and it did not need to be that long. Like, it just, I mean, it was cool for my first month, just seeing how my skin went from 0 Accutane to a month into taking the medication. So I think that week by week process was really cool to see. But now just going month to month, I'm just gonna do one at the end of the month explaining what I experienced. But I do wanna take photos week by week to show, but I did not do that this month. Here are the photos from my very first day of taking Accutane. These were featured also in my other video. It's literally photos just from like a clip from my first video. And this is my skin right now. Not horrible. My forehead is going a little crazy. There are some people up here that are not paying rent and need to leave. The rest of my skin isn't too bad. My left side is looking pretty clear. It's looking really nice. There's just some residual marks. The azelaic acid from The Ordinary I'm still using, and I've been loving it for that purpose of the residual acne scarring. This side, there's nothing active over here, but still a lot of residual scarring down here. My forehead, I'm choosing to ignore for right now. This one is just not, it hurts. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say on that. But not too bad. I am staying on 40 milligrams. I started with 20 on my first month. This last month, I bumped to 40, and then this third month, going into the third month, we're staying with 40. So very curious just to see how a prolonged dose over the course of 2 months will, how my skin will react to all of that. Anyway, going in with the Milk tinted serum thing, I don't know. I've been loving this, and I put my friend on it too, and she's been liking it too. So I have been enjoying this. It's very hydrating. It's a skin tint, so not a ton of coverage, but great for daytime. You could use your fingers. I don't want to because I don't want to get makeup on my hands right now. So I'm just going in with a foundation brush, but you can use a sponge, your fingers, a brush if you want. So, but this is just what I've been doing if I don't want to use my hands. Usually I will use my hands, but I will usually apply this at my sink in my bathroom so I can immediately wash my hands after, but I don't want to get up. And that's just the reality of the situation. Okay, I'm gonna bring some color back into the face. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Sculpting Serum. I love this stuff because it's like on the sheer side, but it still adds like a good amount of color in the skin. So I've been using this, I think, for at least a year. My mom was the one who bought it, and then I took it from her and never gave it back. So goes to show I can't believe I'm not even done with it yet, but I'm getting close. I'm getting close to finishing it, but it's the perfect thing just to add a little bit of color. And even if I'm not wearing any like tint or foundation, just wearing this by itself is really nice. Then I take a natural hair brush. I don't take a synthetic. I find that using a natural hair with this product blends it kind of nicely, but it's, effortless to blend nonetheless. So, but I just take a brush and buff it out. Okay, next I'm gonna take the Patrick Ta. These are the like cream and powder blush duos that he has. This one is in the shade She's Blushing, and I just this is a synthetic brush now, and I take it on the cream and just kind of pat it right on top of where I put the bronzing serum, and it just adds a cute little blush. She's blushing. Duh. I have noticed the last month that my pimples if I don't pick at them. They come and go rather quickly. I feel like one will surface and in 2 or 3 days, it's pretty much gone down all the way, which thank you. I have noticed that. I don't know what the reasoning behind that is exactly, but I will say also though, the first 2 weeks, and I told my dermatologist this too, the first 2 weeks after bumping up my dosage from 20 to 40 milligrams, I was breaking out a little bit more consistently and frequently. I was waking up every like 2 days with a new breakout, which was, it's kind of annoying, yes. But after 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks, it subsided. And again, I think that was just like probably a mini purging period from the new dose, but it's pretty much stopped now. So I don't know if that happens every time you increase your dosage, but this next month there's no plans to increase my dosage. We're staying on the same dose. That was interesting to note, so I did notice that. Next, gonna go in with concealer. This is the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I'm in the shade N2. This concealer is probably my favorite concealer of all time, which is insane to say. I just put a little dot like this during the daytime because I just want to cover the dark circles, but I've been out in the sun this last weekend and I feel like I got more freckles on my cheeks, which is kind of cute. So I don't want to cover all of them up, but I'll just take my ring finger and pat it in under my eye. I love this concealer. I've been literally recommending it to everyone who asks for a concealer recommendation. And essentially what I say, if you don't know what you're looking for in your concealer, this concealer is probably the one for you. I know it's on the pricey side, but it's totally worth the investment. You literally don't need that much. So it lasts you a long time. I think, what is this? This might be still my first tube, which sounds kind of gross, but I've had it since it came out and I don't know when that was. I don't know when she launched these, and there's so many shades. There's so many different undertones. It's hydrating. You can make it full coverage. You can minimize the coverage. It lasts a long time. You don't have to set it if you don't want to. If you feel like powder underneath your eyes is gross, then you can leave it alone and it will do just fine. You can set it with powder. It works well with powder. It's the best concealer. I love it so much. I'm gonna lightly set it with some powder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is in the shade 1, and I just take a pointed powder brush like this and just tap underneath the eye to lightly set it. I do set most of my concealers underneath my eyes. I just like it better that way. Then I am gonna put powder all over the face, but a very minimal amount. During the day, I use the Kosas Cloud set, and this is in the shade Comfy, and I love this powder. I got back into it recently. I was using it when they first launched it a while ago and I stopped using it, but since starting Accutane again, I've been loving it. I just take a big powder brush and just dunk right in. I've been loving it, and I feel like it just adds a light veil of powder without looking like powder. So it sets what I have, but also doesn't make it look heavy or cakey or anything. I know a lot of people either love this powder or hate it. If you're looking for longevity, this is not the makeup for you. This is just simple daytime, like I just need a little bit of coverage and I'm out the door type situation. This is not going to last you all day long. This powder will not do that for you. This is just a light setting kind of powder, and it still keeps the glow. The glow is still coming through a little bit. It's not completely blank slate matte, which I really like for daytime especially too. I do like going over my cream products with powder products just because I like re-emphasizing kind of what I put on my face underneath the powder. So I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass bronzer. This is in Luminous Bronze Light, their ambient bronzing powder, and I take a small brush like this. I don't even think this is meant for bronzer. I just made it that way. So I just put it wherever I put the sculpting serum. I have noticed this last month as well, blurry vision. That was fun. I bought eye drops at the beginning of the month. My eyes were getting extremely watering. My eyes were getting extremely watery because my eyes were dry. And my dermatologist, she did say that would be a symptom. So It's not horrible, but the eye drops definitely helped. I feel like they come and go. I don't get it as often anymore. I feel like the beginning of the month and the last like week or so, well, within the last week, I feel like it's subsided a little bit. My eyes aren't as watery, but there was a time where like it looked like I was constantly crying, which, you know, maybe, no, I'm just kidding. But like my eyes were just getting extremely watery and because they were dry. So I bought eye drops and that helped a lot. But that was one new symptom in month 2 that came up. Okay, just going in with the Patrick Ta, the powder blush. Now I'm putting it literally right on top where I put the cream. I did talk about as well in my first month that my hands were starting to get dry. I did have like little eczema flare-ups on my hands because I do have like a mild case of eczema, and they are a lot better now. They're still a little bit dry, but my dermatologist did prescribe me a steroid cream at the beginning of month 2, so that did help a lot. My skin, or like the skin on my hands, just got extremely dry using that steroid cream. I think it was kind of like purging out what was going on with my hands. I had no idea, but my skin, like, it felt like reptilian skin, which is weird to say, but it was like peeling off. It was so dry, so gross. I was filming a TikTok with the Christian Dior foundation and I was putting on the back of my hand, and you can just see like the skin like peeling up from the back of my hand, and it was really gross, but they're a lot better now. I do keep my hands moisturized a lot of the time. I keep a hand cream with me. That's not prescription. I just bought like a hand cream, but I do put my steroid cream on at night. And my knuckles have been getting dry recently, so I have been focusing on that. But I'm glad my hands are a little better, but that was a weird flare-up. I did see, I'm on the Accutane subreddit, which is a fun time. If you're on Accutane, you should go on there. But someone did have like a similar like hand eczema dry flare-up situation, so I guess it is kind of a related symptom. But yeah, that was a weird one. I was not expecting that. But anyways, I'm gonna put some brow gel in my brows. This is the Kosas Air Brow Gel in the shade Soft Brown, and I'm just gonna run this through my brows really quick. Okay. And then this last, I don't know if I have featured this on YouTube yet. I've definitely talked about it on TikTok. These NYX Lip Ivies Hydrating Gloss Serums. This is in the shade Blush Rush. I don't use this for the gloss purpose. I use this for the staining purpose. I've been really into lip stains, especially with the chapped lips. Just putting these on and having a stain so I could just throw on Aquaphor on top of the stain and not worry about like color being there or not, because obviously Aquaphor is clear, it doesn't have any color. It's obviously like lip liner, and putting on lipstick, it's not the most hydrating combination. So I've been really into lip stains and tossing on Aquaphor right on top because the color is still there. So I apply this stuff and let it sit for 5-ish minutes and then wipe it off and throw on some Aquaphor, and I have color all day long, and it's amazing because I can just keep reapplying my lip balm and again not worry about color. Okay, I'm gonna leave this on for 5 minutes and be back to wipe it off, put on my Aquaphor, and then we'll, oh actually, just kidding, lies. I mean, I'll leave this on for 5 minutes, but I'm gonna show you what I've been loving for setting spray. I mean, I talk about this on TikTok a lot too, but this is the all-nighter from Urban Decay. This is the one with watermelon extract and hyaluronic acid. Yeah, this is my favorite. So I'm gonna spray this, then we'll wipe, throw in some Aquaphor, and that will be that, on everything. Okay, it's been 5 minutes, so I'm gonna wipe this off. I mean, look at that stain that it leaves. It's so perfect. It's beautiful. And then just like I said at the beginning, finishing off with Aquaphor. This one has SPF in it. And that is my daily makeup routine and my Accutane month 2 check-in. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we have wrapped up month 2 already and we're in month 3. I did ask my dermatologist about a timeline with the medication. She said 6 to 9 months. It's different for everybody. That is the one that she is guesstimating with me, and we'll see. I mean, gosh, we never know. I don't know. So that's all I have for you today. That's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like. Make sure to leave a comment. Do whatever you want. I don't have any prompt for you today, sorry. Brain fog is still kind of there. That's another thing I forgot to mention. There you go. The brain fog is brain fogging. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with beauty and books content. I do both. Isn't that amazing? It's so fun. So you should subscribe so you can come back for more of that content, and make sure to hit the post notification bell to get a notification every single time I upload a new video, because you don't want to miss out on videos. You don't want to scroll through your subscription feed and be like, where's Kristen's new video? It's because you never got the notification, and that would be so sad. And yeah, that is all from me, and I hope to see you in my next video. All right, bye.